Part 5 brings us to the Yamim Noraim, beginning with Rosh Hashanah. Although from the sequence of Chagim this appears not to be a Rosh, in that it follows Pesach Shavuot. Pasuk Chavdalad, Moshe is told to inform the Bnei Israel that on the first day of Tishrei there was to be a Mikra Kodesh, and as with the other situations of Mikra Kodesh, Malacha was prohibited. On this day of Mikra Kodesh, the shofar was to be blown. It was to be a day of Zichron Truah. We noted earlier that the listing of the Chagim is to be found in two locations in the Chumash, one in Vayikra Perek 23, another in Devarim Perek 16, and from between these two segments we have the Kriyat HaTorah for two of the Shalosh Regalim, Pesach and Sukkot. There is, however, a third listing of the Chagim, one in which the focus is entirely upon the Karbanot that were to be brought on those Mikra'ei Kodesh. This listing is to be found in Bamidbar, Perek 29, and from this listing is drawn the Maftir for all of the Mikra'ei Kodesh, the Shalosh Regalim, Rosh Hashanah, and Yom Kippur. Worth noting is that in the Bamidbar 29 listing, the sequence of the Chagim begins with Rosh Hashanah, whereby the opening pasuk of this perek states that B'chodesh HaShvi'i Be'echad LaChodesh, in other words Tishrei the first, Mikra Kodesh Yihiyeh Lachem. This parallels the wording in Vayikra 23, B'chodesh HaShvi'i Be'echad LaChodesh, Mikra Kodesh, minus the Yihiyeh Lachem. And that on this day, Yom Truah Yihiyeh Lachem. This was to be a day of Truah, a blowing of the shofar. A close reading of the text will highlight a nuanced change between the two parallel texts, in that in Bamidbar 29 Rosh Hashanah is described as a day of Yom Truah, whereas in Vayikra 23 the term Zichron Truah is used. This change in wording from the standpoint of Pshuta Shel Mikra is addressed by Rashi, and it is this commentary of Rashi that is the focus of a Sikha from the Rebbe, the text of which is located in Sefer Likutei Sichot, volume 12.